So we'll take our mortar and pestle, pop in the spices. We might have to do this in 2 batches. If you don't have a mortar and pestle, you can use any sort of spice grinder, coffee grinder. The natural pounding of the spices together gives quite a unique and beautiful flavour. We've got our first lot there. We'll just pop that in with the simmering soup. So as you'll notice, this soup is actually being made with no oil at all. So it's quite healthy in that respect, particularly if you're trying to stay away from the oil for any dietary restrictions. Just grinding that away. Some people find these things a little old-fashioned, but personally I believe it actually gives a better flavour than using an electric grinder. So into the soup that one goes. At this stage we can also add the chilli, ginger and the coriander root. Give that a little bit of a stir. Also give it a bit of cracked pepper. A little salt. We'll add the remaining coconut. So our rice pilau is also taking shape. We'll add the green beans in next, as beans are taking a little bit longer than the broccoli. Beans are an excellent source of protein, iron, also vitamin C. So we'll just leave those on top to gently steam while the rice is cooking. So at the same time we're going to get our lemon juice ready. We're also going to use the zest of one of our lemons, give it a bit of extra flavour. Pop the lemon zest straight in. We won't put the juice right in until the end when we're pureeing the soup. When you're using lemon juice, it's best not to boil it or cook it too much, as well you're going to lose most of the nutrients. So just by adding it at the end, we sort of keep that sharp flavour, and as well as maintaining as much of the nutrition as we can. So both these dishes are coming along nicely. We'll be finishing both of them off with a little bit of chopped coriander. Chopped coriander gives an excellent sharpness and freshness to a dish. We've got a couple of bunches here, some with the roots that I had removed earlier from the previous ones. Also keep any roots, they're great to use in any sort of Indian cooking or Asian cooking. A lot of people tend to use just the leaves. I prefer to use the whole lot. The stalks actually have a great deal of flavour and goodness in them as well as the leaves. So you just tighten it up into a bunch there and chop away as finely or roughly as you like. Whenever you're adding coriander to a dish, also like the lemon juice, it's best to put it in right at the end, basically once the cooking process is finished. That way it'll hold its colour a bit better, and also the flavour will stay fresh and sharp. So how you tell when the soup is ready is basically when the pumpkin is soft enough to puree. So you can just prod it with your spoon, and it should mash easily under the pressure of the spoon. And that's when you know, okay, it's going to be okay to puree this now. So we'll just give that about another 2 minutes. In the meantime, we'll check on our rice. Rice, you can always just tilt the pot and see if the water's all been absorbed. Generally, red rice, 15 to 20 minutes is enough, and then leaving it to sit for between 5 and 10 minutes after you've taken it off the heat.